Hello? Is the stream working? Uh, just trying to figure out the new YouTube format for streaming rather than using the old one that I was using previously. This one is just a little bit nicer, and I'm hoping that it will help out with things, but that is debatable. How's the audio, by the way? That's my main concern this time, because I know last time it was way too quiet, so please let me know. I'm just going to put that on my second screen, and we should be good to go. Hopefully. Maybe. With some potential. Let me see here if I can actually just make this better. Okay, apparently not. It does not want to cooperate too much, so we'll just have to leave it as is. Audio's good? Alright, now one thing I wanted to test real quick is game audio. So let's just quickly go to a car. Should be able to see what I'm doing. We'll just go to, actually the tree turbo is really loud, so let's just go to, hold on a minute here. There we go, just a slight twist on the monitor and we're good to go. Hello everybody who's joining. I think the last time I streamed was last week, but yeah, last week I was only around 800, and I say only around 800 subscribers, like that's a lot, and now we're almost to 1,800. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's just like crazy to see the growth. Okay, so let's go to maybe something that's loud but not like too obnoxiously loud. So we'll go to the Panther. And I want you to let me know how the automation game audio is, because if it's way too much, then I don't want to deafen everybody at once. One thing that I'd like to fix for the next stream is picking up the bitrate a little bit. I know that the quality could be better, especially in Beam. 10k subs? No, we're not there yet. Let's see. So this is the Panther. If we go to, whoops, too far. All right, everybody, brace for impact. This could be incredibly loud. Hopefully not, but I'm just gonna manually test it real quick. Okay, and now let me know if that was too loud or too quiet, please, before we continue. I don't want to make the entire stream too loud or too quiet. I have built off-road cars in the past, like stuff like the off-road van in that. I also made an off-road specific truck at one point. I had like 400 horsepower. i3 super truck, that'd be pretty cool. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be building today, so too quiet. So the game audio is too quiet? Interesting. Okay, because I turned it down a lot, specifically because I didn't want to deafen everybody, so I'll just quickly turn up the game audio just like, I don't know, maybe up just like that, and we should be good to go. Hopefully. Okay, the Brodozer is like a mall parking lot queen. If you consider that off-road, then yeah, off-road. Drift tuned car, that'd be interesting. So YouTube is like, the current bitrate is too low. It's complaining over and over again. So hopefully the quality's decent. I guess we can, if we look at something, you'll be able to see the quality better. Also, the frame rate should be 60. Let me know if it is. An Eco V8 limousine. I can't speak today. Make you deaf. Sorry, I'm not going to make anybody hearing impaired today. That just doesn't seem like a good idea. Small car with way too much horsepower. I think we've done that before. Like stuff like the the Mini that I made, one of the first, actually, it was the first vehicle I made on YouTube, had way too much horsepower and it was undrivable. Slammed pickup truck with boxer, please. I mean, we could do that. Lots of truck requests today. I mean, one person actually requested in the videos that I take the drift truck, or it's not the drift truck. I'm watching too much Gingium. Take the race truck that I made and then like raise up the suspension to max and just use that off road. That could be fun. Make a 1500 horsepower airplane. You know, if we could put jet engines on cars, that would be sweet. But I don't think that they're going to get there with automation. Looks good. Okay, that's good. Make a semi truck. I wish. They kind of, when it comes to bodies, we don't have anything too intense. Motorhome, interesting. A 1 liter V8 max horsepower. Might I remind you what we made last time? Actually, let's go click on that. Car from Mighty Car Mods. They have made a lot of cars, so it would be hard to pick one. Boxer 6 rock crawler. I think that what riced out race truck. Okay, I mean we have done things like that in the past, but this is something that we've made. This is what we made on the past stream actually. The second vehicle that I made, and as you can see, it's a disaster. And it hurts my eyes just looking at it, but it also has like self-adjusting camber if you were there, or if you watched the VOD. We're going to try and make some things that are just more sensible today, I think. We've got to go for like actually drivable and then maybe try and drive it. That's sort of my goal. Drift machine. A bus utilized for operation in the city. That's the wrong pour instead of operation. Just make a car with wings and high suspension, you know, get an airplane. Okay, that is creative. Wagon with a V12. Mod Max. I mean, Mod Max is cool. What did that have in it again? Was it an LS? Yeah, I mean, I have made a lot of V engines. This one, for example, is a naturally aspirated V6. It comes right out of the hood. And then the last thing as well that we made in the stream was called the Whale MBW. How about a people's car? I mean, people have suggested communism in the past. So this is what that whale car looks like that we made as well. This has a V8, makes 3,200 horsepower. A little bit ridiculous. V8 LS. I mean, people are saying don't do a V-shaped engine, and then other people are saying make sure to put a V8 or like a V-shaped engine into it. I like the way that this one looks, like simplicity wise, except for the front. Just don't look at that. Like the back of it is fine, maybe except for that. It's like reasonable on the outside, but then just bad on the inside. Like it's 3,200 horsepower. That's just way too much. You know, something I haven't done yet is an i5. I see that. Japan car, or Japanese car, goodness, can't even speak. Make a GTR. The whale, yeah, I think the whale does look good. The color of it is like McLaren orange, as somebody had suggested, which is pretty far out there. Massive i3. Yeah, no, this is a really good V8. Somehow I hit like the perfect ratios and came up with 3,200 horsepower. Mini panel van. V16. I don't have the V16 DLC, so I can't do it. So we're going to have to avoid that for now. I think maybe in about a month, I'll buy the V16 DLC. Just planning things out for the future. Best engine in small car. So many suggestions. I think one of the key things that's going on is small car. So let's go new model. And oh no, the limos. I forgot about those. Tempting, it really is. Under 6K car challenge? I mean, I guess we could try. For example, we can look at some of the cars that I've previously made and how much they cost. Like if we go to like the Bamero 3.0, for example, it is $66,000 just to make it. So yeah, I mean we could we can try and do something that's 60,000 less than this. I don't know how well that's gonna go though. Uh, I'm getting messages to be reviewed and such. Limo, 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 drift limo. I mean, limos are pretty big. We could definitely do something with the limo. I haven't tried it yet. It is a mod though, so it could be a little bit shaky. So, yeah, people keep telling me they don't work with Beam, which is unfortunate because I'd really like to try it in Beam. Like that's kind of the whole point of making something here, right? Because we want to make it again in Beam. So if we go body type, and we just oh okay we're already having errors here. That's what's happening. Let's go no trucks, no vans, no convertibles, no other vans. We'll just go cars. Maybe I'm gonna have to commit on something soon. Oh, lawnmower. Oh no. Okay, lawnmower is a mistake waiting to happen. I think you can fit a V6 under the lawnmower for some reason. Probably just does not fit, but it's a mod, so who's worried about it? One cylinder? I don't think you can do one cylinder. Pretty sure the lowest is 3. A Supra that's not a Supra. Small car, massive all three. i3 turbo rear wheel drive. i3. Yeah, I guess the limos are too big. Maybe if we do. I mean, we did this last time, so we can't do that. We can probably. Oh, that's interesting. I was hoping to look for a Miata, but it seems like they have like an S2000 slash Miata chassis here. Um, 100,000 horsepower lawnmower. BMW. Max power out of a small engine. Tiny i3. Goodness. Racing Nissan Sentra. I mean, we can pretend. Um, I'm thinking we go 88 sedan. I like it. It can actually be a rear engine as well. So let's do some bad things. Yeah, I don't have the V16 DLC yet, but I will get it eventually. So let's make something that's like slightly realistic, and by slightly I mean we're going all the way back to how old is this again? 1980. Oh, 1980. 1988. This is gonna be interesting. My gaming PC, but into a car. That's an interesting suggestion. My gaming PC is like 6 years old, but it was really good when I made it. Unfortunately, it's struggling with some of the more modern games these days, which is good because I don't buy modern games. I just play Beam and Automation. Yeah, I guess they are modern games though. 1970 rear van with 70 front tires and maybe a drag van. Somebody likes vans, it seems. So I'm going steel. I'm gonna go monocoque steel. Rear longitudinal because why not? Um, Reagan? Oh, what? Sorry, I don't know anything about U.S. politics at all. Uh, a slammed Crown Vic. Now Crown Vic is actually pretty sweet. The Crown Vic body got updated in automation actually. Since I made the official, I didn't feature the official too much in the actual videos that I was doing for the Autoflux games because they redid the body and made it smaller, so I couldn't put a hitch on the official. I was really disappointed. I would have had to remake it. Front wheel drive drag coupe. I was thinking that we'd go rear engine, rear wheel drive and try and make something more interesting. Maybe if we go, let's go double wishbone because probably should. Okay, no more errors. That's good. So engine, V10 diesel. I mean, we could do like a really low, Oh no, I've just realized it's at 99%. We haven't. Okay, no, that just must be a glitch. Weird soccer mom van with 370 front tires. Okay, we would have to find a van that actually can get up to 370 on the front. Um, make a rival for the Comet Turismo. I think you suggested that in a comment as well. I did see it. I don't want to copy consider, but I mean we can try and make something interesting. So I hear some inline three people in the chat. People really like the inline three. We're gonna go cast inline three. 1.5 liter. Maybe we can do. We're not gonna have any like trouble at all with this. I'm thinking rear wheel drive as well. So we go inline three. Maybe can make it a low stroke inline three. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. I see those i3 things. One thing I wanted to do was put on slow mode on the chat, but I don't know how. Oh well, we'll just have to leave it. Okay, so we can go i3 turbo. Okay, we'll go i3 turbo. I like the idea of turbo a lot. We can probably go overhead cam. We'll just do 2 valves. So it's, I mean, it's a classic 80s engine, right? Max it out, 4 liter. Oh no. I mean, we can probably use a bit of that. I don't want to go. I don't want to go more than 2.5. We'll just leave it there. So it's like a big displacement, but like just realistic-ish. 600 cc's, 2000 cc's, low stroke inline turbo i3. I mean that's what I was doing, but I've decided currently just to change it to a high stroke, which I mean we can still go higher on the stroke here. Just raise that stroke even higher and we get a 2.3 liter. 5 liter, it actually doesn't go up to 5 liter, it stops at 4. So the biggest i3 that you can have is a 4 liter i3. So if we lower that down, we raise that up, we can do a 2 point something. Massive cam, 5 liter VTEC. I mean, we could put VTEC into it, although we would have to. Oh wait, we have to go dual overhead cam, I think, and 4 valves. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe we can't get VVL in there. We can go cast iron. Okay, we can go forged steel. Wait, what kind of RPM do we want though? What car body did I take? Where is it? What happened to it? It scrolled all the way down. It's this one up here, the 1988 sedan, classic. Prius. I mean, 1988, they did not have the Prius, I don't think. Unless there's like a sweet JDM 90, or not 98, 88 Prius, which I do not think that there is. We'll just go cast for now, and then we'll adjust it as we see fit. 4x4, rally rear wheel drive is what I was thinking. Yeah, turbo leg is always going to be an issue with this. I guess that's why we have a bit of a bigger displacement being a 2.3 liter. We can go for like a choppy cam in it though. We'll put the cam profile up to full and then we'll just break it instantly. And we'll go turbo too. Ball bearing, it's just gonna be a nice single turbo. Look at how tiny that thing is. But we'll go race, so it's massive. I mean, we could also just like crank up the size of the turbo and just make it like ridiculous. Just like everything on the turbo up all the way. And it's probably not going to work at all, but like the turbo's almost bigger than the engine. Like look at that thing. Totally make a Ricer body style, like a Ford sedan. High as you can possibly make the engine scream for mercy. I mean, okay. I hear a lot of yeses and a lot of chuggas. That's good. Like with the cam at 100, it's going to sound pretty interesting. We're probably going to I've got no idea if this is even going to work, so we'll just have to play with it until it does. So let's go multi-point EFI, just race. We haven't turned up the insides of this are just cast right now, so it's going to be not good. But yeah, no, this engine is like half turbo. Alright, we'll go for super, because it's going to die. We'll raise the RPM limit up just a bit. We'll try and tune it so it gets to 8 grand. See, we need the turbo lag. It's engineered turbo lag, to quote Consider. If you're not engineering in that turbo lag, then what's the point? Carburetor? I mean, they did have EFI in 1988, though. We got to abuse what they've got. We are going to have to stick with shortcast, and mufflers are for people who don't, well, who want to hear things in the future. We are going to be deaf, so no need to worry. Alright, so we have 100% failure of the pistons, conrods, and the cranks, which is great. And it currently makes 644 horsepower, but it does not show on the graph at all. So that's interesting. I'm concerned. When it's not showing a graph, does that mean that we broke it? I'm feeling that that might be the case. Okay, because nothing here is working. So if we go, we'll switch to forged steel. Heavy duty cast. Is this even going to fix it? I think it might be dead, people. I'm sorry to say. It's not responding. Reduce the RPM. I mean, we can put the RPM down to 2000 and it's the same. I think we might have broke the game. I guess we could start it. It's not doing anything. No, it's a failure. It seems that this engine just is not possible. I've had this problem with i3 engines before, which is why I tend to annoy them. Tend to annoy? I mean, tend to avoid them. Just start the engine. See, it's full rev right now. Like, it doesn't go. It currently has no graph, which is not something you ever see. Stroke is too long. The displacement. I'm building. Oh, okay. Yeah, have fun with trying to copy this. I don't think it's worth it. Okay, let's just go down in stroke a bit. Oh, look at that. Okay, we're making reasonable power now. As long as we go down a little bit in displacement, it seems to work. Let's make it as big as we can, though. Yeah, electric. That makes sense. Boxer dual turbo. I mean, they do offer 2 turbos on Boxers. Let's go with a 2-liter instead. So it currently actually makes 50 horsepower, which is good. And by good, I mean terrible. The turbo has shrunk. We're going to need some big old power on there. No, the turbo. It's so much smaller. Come back to us, turbo. Okay, air ratio. This is probably going to break it. Hey, look at that. It makes 50 horsepower. Oh, goodness. I haven't been reading the chat. Dual boxer turbo. Game just broke. No, it's working now. I got it to work. Just had to mess with it just a little bit. I think I have annoyed the i3 gods because it just currently isn't working. Well, I mean, it wasn't working previously, but it is working now, so can't complain too much about that. It thinks it could be Grand Touring. I don't know why. I mean, we haven't even touched the outside of it. So RPM-wise, it does not even make it past 3200 before the conrods explode. And, yeah. So this is the kind of engine that you start, you make it up to 3200 RPM, and then it shoots out the pistons into the air. Same issue that we had in the last time that we made something here. Probably not worth hanging on to this one. We're going to have to readjust some significant factors here. So bottom end, let's go billet steel and forged. That's going to be the only way that we fix it. Currently, it stops at the same RPM limit that it was before. Still issues with the pistons. We can't go for this cast because it's garbage, so maybe if we raise the quality sliders. Yeah, I see that. We're going to have to raise the quality sliders to max. Hold on a minute. I'm like, I look at the game for a second and then I look over at the chat and there's so much left to see here. Slip the quality. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. 4x4, turn down compression. Okay, true. The i3, like an old i3 might even have more power than this. We're currently at 156. We're actually matching torque and horsepower currently, even though they're two metric and imperial units. I mean, all we've got to do now is just adjust it so it actually drives, which would be great. Currently knocking. Okay, so we're up to valve float. Yeah, well, valve float is happening just because. Why are all of your messages being flagged? Because it just yeah, its RPM is way too much. So if we go here and we turn this up, not up, that's breaking it. Quality sliders. We're just gonna have to, please, quality slider, come to us. The fuel system needs quality, and we've somehow managed to make it up to 300 horsepower. Make the tiniest car with the biggest possible engine. You see, every time I try to go realistic in this game, it just does not end up well. So far we've got like, just like normal stuff, and then all of a sudden, bam, the best stuff they had back in the day. Same thing here. I mean, it's probably not making as much power as it could just because I've got the turbo so big. We'll have to adjust that in a bit. Oh, this is helping. Not really. Advance that ignition timing. Oh, thick turbo. Yeah, no, it is. It's a large turbo, no doubt about that. RPM limit, we can actually go higher, although it's experiencing failure. Oh, come on, game. Just let us have this one break. If we tried to scale it back so it's actually functional, we'd be down 100 horsepower. See, realism is fun, but also going crazy is fun too. My phone just went off. Let's see. So it grows up. I mean, we're not having any issues with restriction, which is good. But it also barely makes any power, so that's really quite easy to see. So if we crank this up, we can get. we'll just ignore the like practicality of this. It's not gonna have to drive anywhere other than just being reset constantly. 10k RPM, that'd be nice. Make it real torquey. 99% is not failure. I mean, if you want to be really positive and think about that 1%, then sure. See, there is no such thing as functional horsepower. We just have to like go even more power. We're gonna have to crank this i3 up to its limit. If we try to go for a 10k RPM limit, I mean, we can crank it up to 12. It's not going to do anything because the engine explodes at 8,400. Ooh. Ignore the stress signs. Communist propaganda. I mean, they are red, alright? That's the sign. When something is red, it means it's wrong. We just have to ignore it. The propaganda is infecting us. Okay, hold on. 300 horsepower seems pretty decent, but I mean, we can always try for more. 324. Conrads are getting mad. Make a powerful V8. I mean, we totally could. Yeah, I think 324 is probably... Oh, we didn't even raise the slider on the exhaust. Like, what are we? Peasants? We need the quality all the way up. This is going to be terrible. I'm just waiting to see the, like, real awful curve on this. Okay, we can go higher. Okay, down a little bit. See, 89%. It's not going to fail if it's not 100%. No, we're not restarting yet. We might restart at some point, depending on how long this one takes to make. We make max power right at the end of the rev range, but if we go any higher, it just explodes, so... Yeah, we just have to leave it. Oh, compressor. The compressor needs to be bigger. Actually, you can see that when we lower the size of the turbo, we actually make more power. And it also makes it angrier. More red flashing lights. Ooh, that's bad. We're still at max boost, but it's not actually doing anything. Change the piston type. I mean, it's already forged. That's as good as it's going to get. Two-stroke. I mean, that'd be cool, but we can't do it in this game. I think you should make a copy of the something 200. Can't pronounce long words. Not good at English. Math is my specialty. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm terrible at all things. You are the most dreary YouTuber there is. Your voice is constantly grinding away at people's ears. Please stop making videos. Oh, that's unfortunate. I feel that my voice has not been heard enough, so I'm making more streams. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just streaming because I want to. It's kind of fun. All right, so we got 452. We got 455. Okay, it looks like it's gonna stick at 455 and not want to go up any higher. Conrods are breaking. Is that going to destroy it? Seems like the answer is yes. So let's go back to Conrods. They are... Let's go... Yeah, okay, so we fixed that issue, and then we caused another issue. Lower compression? I mean, we probably should, but we're also going to lose power if we lower compression. So instead, we're going to raise it. No, I'm just kidding. We're just going to leave it where it was. Yeah, the quality is up all the way on the Conrad's pistons and such, so... Big turbo? I mean, it is a big turbo, but we're going to lose power because we're going for a bigger turbo. Yeah, no, the piston... I mean, the Conrads are crying right now. The Conrads are just dying. They're trying to escape, but we're not allowing them to. We can probably... Oh, that's not good. We just lost a ton of power by messing with that. So if we lower the size of the turbo again... Oh, no, it does not like that either. I think we're going to just have to lower the RPM limit. Yeah. So if we lower the RPM limit by 1 tick, then we'll make it work. No, bikes would be sweet. It would be cool to be able to make different types of engines, stuff like diesels, and I mean, it's cool that they have V16s and all that, because I mean, V16 is pretty crazy, but I'd love to see more variety. Obviously, they'd have to like add a lot to the game though, so might end up being DLC in the future if they do. If max boost, you know, max boost is nice, but it doesn't actually seem to do anything. It's max boost, but it's like max boost for show. So the engine is actually in the back of this car, so it actually can't, it can't be put in transverse. Other games, currently right now I don't really play anything else. I used to play Smite a lot, as you can see on my channel. Pretty much all the games that you see on my channel I play or have played, and I do like to, yeah, I do like to play those. Stuff like Borderlands and that. Alright, compressor, I guess 300, or, yeah, 391 newton meters of torque, that's not much, but it's probably as good as it's going to get. We could go VVT. We actually, I mean, we gain 1 horsepower from VVT. That might, it's not really helping. I think we're just going to have to leave the engine as is. Leaded fuel. I mean, leaded fuel will up the octane, but unfortunately, it's... I don't know if it's exactly realistic for what we're doing. Assuming that anything else here is actually realistic at all, which it's not. I should stop whispering. I don't think that's actually coming through. Front wheel drive? It's not going to be able to go front wheel drive. It's going to be rear wheel drive. This one will be rear wheel drive. How about, and hold me to this if I forget, we try something front wheel drive. Okay, so let's test this engine. It's currently, wow, that is... Oh my goodness, it sounds like a lawnmower. That is really bad. This is the choppiest cam i3. I feel like I'm cutting the grass. Like, what is this? Okay. Let's just pretend that that's good, and we'll just like, that's fine. Oh yeah, no, it definitely will overheat the turbo. We're just gonna have to deal with that when it happens. Four door or two door? Let's see. Oh, is it too loud? Um, is the loudness of the game too much? Because I did turn it up by quite a bit at the beginning of the stream when somebody suggested. Okay, so I'll turn down the game audio then by a lot. Turn it back down to negative 27. Is everybody deaf now? Is that what you wanted? So people are saying coupe, I see. I'm gonna go one more time on the old power and torque curve here. Are you deaf once again, or is it better? Because when we take this into beam, it's going to be just as loud, if not louder. All right, so we'll go for a nice coupe version, and then we will probably not mess with it too much. One thing we're going to need though is some width. Wow, that can actually get really wide. Okay, we'll go for some wideness there, and just a little bit bigger front window maybe. Not satisfying. Too quiet. Oh no, people are saying it's good, and then people are saying it's too quiet. Well, I mean, we'll adjust it more when it gets to beam. Too quiet now? Too quiet? Okay, hold on. Making it slightly louder, going somewhere in between the last two volumes. That should be good. Okay, so we need to paint it. Painting it is going to be interesting. Four by four, extra thick. Oh no. Oh no, it's happening. Okay, hold on. We need to make it pink. You know what? I have never made a pink car in this game. Long rear end. It looks like a boat. I mean, it looks like a ute. It's not supposed to be a ute. I mean, we could make it orange. There's always orange. This is the color from the car that I made today. You see, it kind of looks like gold in this game, but then when you put it into beam, it looks like a septic tank, which is not good. Not the right kind of stuff. Could just go black. Okay, I see a lot of votes for pink. We could also just go plastic. I mean, we could wrap it in plastic. Blue. Oh no. Yeah. Make it long and wide. No, I've already made it wide. We needed that width. Chrome. I mean, we have already done chrome. A lot of plastic. Oh yeah, no, it is a ute. Okay, see, I don't want to blast everybody's ears. I don't want to be responsible for your headphones exploding and then deafening you as well. We're going to kind of avoid that for now. And by for now, I mean as much as possible. Please don't make the crap box from last season. Which one is that? There are quite a few. Alright, so let's take, we'll take this white color that I made before, and we will modify it to be, let's see, fluorescent? Oh, pearlescent doesn't even work in the game. Oh, wow. Okay, that looks like a Barbie car. Yikes. We could go Barbie car. It does not sound anywhere near the right way for this, but we could go Barbie car. We could go even a brighter shade of pink if we wanted to. Full shine. If we go full flake though, it's like, yikes. That's hurting my eyes just a little bit, and I feel that we need to leave it that way. Bumpers. Oh, we can paint the bumpers. We can make them plastic. Oh no. My eyes are deaf now. See, I'm not in the business of breaking people's old headphones. You're just gonna have to break them yourself, or maybe donate them to a thrift store, or give them to somebody who needs headphones. Um, oh wow, this car has so many other options. Oh no. Oh, okay, this is actually good. I'm kind of liking the full plastic on the bottom. That's unique. I mean, we could lower the body quality, but we're not going for a Saturn here. That's not the goal. See, everything that we make in this game just has to be aesthetically displeasing. That's the goal. Okay, you know what? The wheels are just not pink enough. Oh, yikes. Um, black. We can make those plastic wheels. I mean, it is a Barbie car. There you go. Yellow rims. Oh no. See, if like we go for an off-color rim, it's just gonna burn out our eyes even further. This is the Bamero 3.0 color. That's um, that's hurting my eyes enough. Half Barbie. Yeah, plastic rims. No, I definitely like the plastic rims, but we haven't even changed the rims yet. Brakes. Maybe pink brakes. That's gonna be fun. Fixtures. Uh-oh. This is where it gets interesting. Thanos snap. Oh no, it's not a Thanos car, please. We're not starting that back up again. That is not happening until end game is over. Red wheels. Okay, you know what? Let's just try red wheels just real quick. I don't have anything red other than this, so we'll just take this crappy green and make it red. Yeah, so that's what red looks like. Oh no, this is gonna be a fast Barbie car. We haven't even changed the trim yet. That's gonna be plastic too. Okay, I'm not doing that. Uh, Pink wheels, plastic wheels. Trim slots, plastic. Why not? Um, Wait, what do we have? Oh no, we already changed the bumper color. What else do we have? Bonnet. We could go plastic. Oh, oh no. I uh, I see something that might be too good for us, and I'm going to keep it. Okay, so we can go. One thing I discovered the other day, and by the other day I mean a couple weeks ago, is that if you grab these lights here, see these nice like I don't know, just like spotlight type things, you can just make them massive. Like look at this. Grace your eyes with that beauty. So we could actually have like working huge lights and just slap those on there. No, the last stream I think we maxed out at like 30 people. This one over 100. That's a lot. What do you think of these lights? Let me know. It's unfortunate that there's like a slight chat delay cuz yeah, rally lights should be on it. Well, I mean, are you seeing these rally lights yet? A bonnet? Yeah, no, I think that the like plastic bonnet is interesting. Yes. So many so many yeses. What do you like these lights? They're good. Oh no. See, it's becoming a bug mobile. Oh goodness, the back view is even worse. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, I ruined it. Now it's a hovercraft. What have I done? Come back. Come back. Oh goodness. So it's going to fall on the ground and then instantly break off. I'm going to have to replace those. So let's go for these lights. We'll go up here and then we'll just like raise the size of those up to a level that is bad, but not quite as bad as I had made it previously. We could absolutely try and just make it into a face. More of them. Okay. You asked for it. I mean, we could go for a variety as well. We could go little lights down here too. Just make those bigger. It looks like it has. Oh goodness. Oh no. The hovercraft idea is actually decent. I'm pretty satisfied with that. I mean, we could do this, and then what we can do as well is we can change the color of these to be like, oh, oh no, um, that's that's no, like as soon as we crash into anything, these are just gonna fly away. That is the curse of having too many things on the car. Like I said today that I was going to make things that are more realistic, and then now I'm thinking about putting a supercharger on it, and then just making the supercharger big, and then having it kind of as the nose of this beast. It seems our bug car is not complete yet. The mouth is right here, but I think we need to just add a little bit to it. It needs like a wider little smile on it, don't you think? Oh, it's beautiful. It almost looks like, oh my goodness, it looks like a mouse. Oh my goodness. See this? Maybe should we stick with the supercharger? Um, should we should we switch it for maybe something else, maybe a more appropriate nose? How about well, we still haven't done a chin on it yet, but from the front, this is probably one of the best looking vehicles that has ever been, well, on this screen. You are currently looking at the prize winner for the most creative mouse costume on a car. We could also change this up and go for like, oh, that's bad, different kind of teeth on it, or it could just be translucent. That's not bad at all. And I'm saying that sarcastically. Okay. Oh, I can't click the. There we go. Thanos chin. Okay, Thanos chin seems like a good idea. Um, and I'm sorry for those of you who are going to be attempting to sleep tonight because, yeah, it's worse than it could have possibly, than I could have possibly ever imagined. Okay, so what we can do then? Oh, where are the pop-up lights? I saw somebody suggest pop-up signals. We could do that. It seems like we just have a lot of lights now, but we definitely need some color to spice things up a little bit here. We'll go for that. Oh, let me click on those. So many fixtures in the way. Don't know why. No, I do know why I put them there. Oh, yes. Thanos car? No, not Thanos car, please. I'm gonna have to stop reading those. What we could do is, oh, that's bad. Oh, okay. No, that's even worse. We can we? Oh, that turns it that way. It's like a spotlight. Okay, no pop-ups. That's just unfortunate. I'm concerned about the aerodynamics of this vehicle. It's not going to be very um, aerodynamic, and by that I mean like not at all. Oh, it's got spikes. I like that chin spoiler. I mean, this car would look good if I didn't already decide to like make it crazy. There is a supercharger on the front. Dimples. Actually, I have an idea for that. If we're trying to go for like full on face, we can go vents and then maybe do like this, but then turn them this way. So it's like it's got just a little extra detail on it. Yeah, no, it is beautiful. I agree. Where we're going, we don't need aerodynamics. Yeah, no, that makes sense. This thing is rear engined, so we're going to need some vents around here as well. Currently, we've just been focusing on this beautiful front end, um, but we have to touch some of the other parts, and we haven't picked wheels yet either. Oh, I feel like I'm just gonna end up creating like the worst possible things on stream, and then like halfway decent stuff in the actual videos that I make. Not enough superchargers. I mean, well, you can never have too many superchargers, am I right? Just ask anybody with a massive diesel engine. I like these rims, so we're going to stick with that. Well, hold on a minute. We need some side skirts as well, don't we? We're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way, which is mirror it. Raise that guy out there as big as it can get. Oh, yes. Now we're getting low. Just don't look at the front end. See, that's the trick. Just don't look at the front. Make it a donk? I mean, we could just make this into a donk. Okay, I see the supercharger on a roof. Side exit exhaust. That is a good idea. We could go double side exit exhaust, just like somewhere around here. Just like big exhaust as well. Just that large and in charge. And we'll mirror it so it's like got some mad side pipes on it. See, we did exhaust on the roof last time, and many side exhausts. We did those last time, and it didn't turn out as well as I would have hoped because it kind of had an error, as you would suspect when you try and mess with things too much, where the exhaust was basically on the ground. Okay, we'll go huge with this, and then kind of turn it inwards like this. Ooh, come on. Come on. It's not fitting at all. Come on. I need to get this to be lined up. Okay, it does not want to go any more that way, so we're just going to have to shrink it. There we go. Apart from a little bit of a few errors there, that's pretty much flawless. Superchargers on the wheels. Interesting. Roof supercharger. Door mounted exhaust. The rear passengers don't exist in this car at this point. Like, the exhaust would deafen them. Door mounted fuel cap. Interesting. We haven't even touched the back of it yet. Land battleship. I mean, these are cannons here. I honestly don't know how it could get any worse. It's so bad. Okay, hold on. Let's go for those roof-mounted superchargers I have seen requested. And yes, it absolutely is a waste of time, but we're going to drive it in a couple minutes. And by a couple of minutes, I probably mean like half an hour because we still have a lot to get through. We haven't done mirrors yet either. Superchargers. Let's go for a different style. And then we can put a supercharger here and then mirror it and then go like big. Because if you haven't got two giant roof-mounted superchargers, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. Okay, true. The bigger rear does allow for more wings. Oh, what the heck is this? Go back. Thank you. Big wings? Oh no. Make it a plane? Oh, that's just a bad idea. Supercharger. Do you see the superchargers on the roof there? You get what you asked for. I'm gonna move those back because I want to put a sunroof on it. Last time we did a sunroof, it just didn't work, but I'm going to try again. Does anybody actually want this? I have some mad ideas in the future here. This is going to be its sunroof. So don't let this haunt your dreams too much. There we go, and then we can change this to be just black. Carbonic paint. Yeah, that works. So it's got a big old smiley face on the top of it. Oh no, we definitely need wings. Hold on, let's go back to here, where we can... Oh, we can do a built-in ducktail. Nobody mentioned that before. Okay, we're going for the wide ute look today because, well, if it's not a ute, is it really worth it? And we're going to have to slap some big old wings on there. Add a wheelie bar. Another smile. I mean, this is kind of a smile here. You can see the face and the eyes and the eyebrows, I guess. Supercharger eyes. It's beautiful. No, I don't think you're ever going to want to sleep again after you see this vase. Um, just a couple more superchargers, couple more vents. We don't have any door handles. I guess nobody's actually going to be driving this. Um, we should probably add those in. Fridge door handles. Maybe these truck ones. Put it in a video. Well, so this whole stream will be a VOD on the channel. Probably going to try and get it done for tomorrow. So you'll see that there. The YouTube processing takes like 50 years, so it'll be processing overnight and then hopefully up tomorrow. You'll be able to see this all if you missed any of it. Why stop with the twin mill? Well, we currently have 3 superchargers. As you can see, it needed the extra power. Just a touch of extra power helps to bring home the children on that Saturday night when you're driving them home. So let's go for like a floor mounted, really large door handle that you have to like open as though it's a fridge. I think that works out well for us. We haven't actually seen the price of this car yet. That's an interesting thing as well. And yes, hello to the people from Germany. Jet engine. See, if we could do a jet engine, that'd be sick, but we cannot. Oh, you know what? Oh no, we haven't even like gotten to the good stuff yet. There's still much more that we can do. There's still much more that we can do. Much more. I'm not actually gonna do that. See, this is like top 10 classic cars of all time. Oh yes. See, we were going rally spec, and then we kind of destroyed it with fixtures. But we can add a big old plate on the back of it. And I think we will leave it this time. I know that I said that we wouldn't last time, but we're just going to have a big old table on the back. True. If you're going down for the door handle and you grab the pipes, you're going to get really burnt from this 400 horsepower i3. No, don't worry. I'm not going to ruin it with that huge bumper, but I am going to ruin it with this big old wing. And we're probably going to need to put some stuff on top of it too. We also haven't done any taillights yet. Maybe we can make that like slightly not normal looking. And by slightly not normal, it kind of just means everything that I create. Oh yeah. Is that the Tron look you were looking for? A mill on the trunk. Hey, that's where the engine is. I mean, that's a realistic look. Okay, maybe the next thing we make will actually be like nice, and then this one's a disaster, because that's what we did last time, except in reverse order. The next one's gonna have to be pristine, and by pristine I mean horrible. Okay, let's go for those like vertical and horizontal lines. We just need to continue these on downwards, just like that. And you can see that this is a totally normal looking car. No issues at all. Zero problems. Pop-up taillights. I think we did that in the past. In the past video that we made. Oh no, I've missed so many messages. Wings on top of the wings. Towing mirrors. Okay, we haven't done mirrors yet. Dodge dart on the back. Oh yeah, no, this stream is getting a lot larger than I imagined. Big table wing. I mean, we do have that big old table on the back. See, for those of you who are new to the stream, you haven't seen the best part, and that is this. Feast your eyes on that. Top mounting exhaust. I mean, we tried that in the past, but it didn't work out too well. Gotta take a drink here. It's only water, although you might think it's something else considering this. See, the back of it is kind of just like the classic style. The best of the best. Wings on the doors. I mean, we could try that. I'm still working on the back though. We got to get finished with this. Somehow, some way. Oh, we could do a Lexus front end on the back. Maybe we could do. Oh no, I'm trying to make it like it's got to be bad, but it can't be like super bad. You know what I mean? It's just got to be like classy bad. That's the kind of stuff that we're after here. If it's not classy, then is it worth it? See, this is where our license plate's gonna go. We'll just shove that in there just like that. And then we'll put all these lights on this second layer so it doesn't like cross through or anything too crazy like that. Gotta shrink that down a touch because it's interfering with the bumper. See, I see the plane. How do you position the engine above the hood and has those jets on the side? See, I just have a very interesting imagination. That's a good way to put it. I see people talking about the Lexus rear, but I think I'm doing something custom this time. See, this is a concept car. This is, okay, hold on. Elite, eco. Well, it's not exactly eco-friendly. This is a concept car, and concept in every sense of the word. It's beautiful. It's elegant. It's a concept, so don't worry. Add a tow hook. I guess we could try and tow something with it. I don't know how well that would go. We can just slap a tow hook on it right there. People have been asking where it is. It's just in misc features. Like it's literally just right there. We haven't even touched gears yet, so that's gonna be fun when we get there. We haven't done mirrors either, so people were asking for tow mirrors, and I'm thinking that these 80s tow mirrors are gonna be perfect. We'll just go for the big lads on the doors. Perfectly positioned so that you can see literally everything behind you. Yes, unfortunately, it will not be mass produced. It is merely a concept. Upside down license plate? Okay, it looks like it's in Russian now. What is this? But I like that idea. We haven't done any lettering or anything on the back either. Maybe we can do some badges instead. Oh, we haven't come up with a name yet. Oh, that's a staple of all of these cars. We need to have a name. Janwan RS. Make the mirrors bigger. They are aggressively sized already. 5 tow hooks. Okay, I think that's just gonna mess up the game. We need 5 tow hooks. It needs more spoilers. I guess. See, the whale tail still isn't working. Whoever made that whale tail mod, please update it. I need to put whale tails on things. See, this is adequate competition for the Kama Turismo, especially with its aerodynamics. Hold on a minute. So much is happening. A badge needs to say pain. I mean, it's a pain in the eyes. We could call it the pink eye. That's a pretty decent car name. Irwin. Oh, wow. Okay, there's so much happening. Got to scroll back up. Why are there really no lights on the wheels? I mean, we could try it, but I feel that they might just explode as soon as we put them on there. Name it Saturn. Okay, I like Saturn. Dano's car. Okay, Dano's car is actually in a possibility. Barbie Ute. I'm thinking pink eye, but that might be a little too much. Put a wing on the roof. I'm thinking of other things that I want to do to it, and I have totally forgotten to put a big old a lip on the rear. Oh, it jets out. Okay, we're actually going to leave the jetting this time. That's okay, no we're not. That's not in the spirit of this vehicle. Beautiful. Name it Screaming Abyss. Oh no. I see the spam. Yeah. Um, going to have to gonna have to fix that eventually. Oh, by the way, anything that I make, I'm gonna post it at the end of the stream in the in the Google Drive that I have with all of these cars. So you can just download it if you have automation, put it in the game, and make it even better for yourself. So, um, yeah. So if I didn't do something that you wanted to see, you can totally do that at some point. Wait, so what else are we missing here? We have no letters on it. I mean, we could do like some side symbols. That would be a good idea. We could do a bird. This is very fitting, as it is free. I'll just add a big old symbol to it like this. I keep saying big old, but it's big and it's old, so it makes sense. Beautiful. Mandy? Pink man. What? Wings on the doors. Okay, that's wait, did they add tow hooks in one of the recent updates? Yes, I think they did, because I don't have a mod, and it just seems to be in the latest version of the game. So I saw it there, and I had to use it. We need to reinforce that this car is a turbo. If people are not noticing, they will be shown the turbo sign. This is a turbo vehicle. Everybody must know. There we go. It's a little bit broken. Oh, that's even worse. Oh no. Oh goodness. Okay, we'll go back to this. Turbo. Perfect. Roof mounted fuel cap. Actually, I was thinking that we do like an on top of trunk mounted fuel cap because we haven't done that yet. Fuel cap. Oh, what are those? They look like lights. And we'll just put the fuel cap right there, just like on the back, like a true race car. See, when you have turbo here and you've got like a, oh, we could put the like eagle, or yeah, I assume it's an eagle or a hawk face right there. So it's the turbo. Oh, that's, I just came up with the name right there. It's called the Turbo Eagle. That's what it's going to be, guys. I'm sorry. The Turbo E. Oh no, E-A-G-L-E Eagle. There we go. And what trim is it going to be? Pink Lad. The Turbo Eagle Pink Lad. That's what it's called. Oh, mud flaps. Goodness. Call it the car. Oh no. What do you think of this name? Is it decent? Windows 9? I mean, it could be Windows 9 if you want to get flashy. Oh, you know what? I didn't even mirror the turbo onto the other side. We have to have mirrored things here. Otherwise, it's not going to... Oh, wow. Okay. So it's reverse turbo on the other side. Oh my goodness. That is so bad. So it's the Eagle turbo over here and the Turbo Eagle on the other side. What do you think? You know what? We actually haven't checked quickly. Where is even the engine in this? Okay, so it's right here. There's the turbo. And the exhaust is trying to go at the back, but it refuses to go forwards. So, that's unfortunate. Thankfully, it doesn't stick out or anything, though, so we're pretty decent here. Talon turbo. It kind of actually kind of... I mean, that would make sense, but we're also not trying to copy the Eagle Talon. Russian turbo. Okay, just ignore the concept, only upside down there. All-wheel drive. If it has terrible wheel spin, we'll fix it with all-wheel drive. You know what we can also do? Something that they just added recently is that you can put things on the windows. So we can have this like nice owl here, and then we can mirror it so we have two owls. So the driver just literally cannot see. Hydraulics. I mean, we could go hydraulics. Eco badge. I mean, an eco badge is an interesting idea, no doubt about that. Let's see. We could probably put an eco badge and just stretch it across the entire back of it. Let me see here. Where are those? Number plates. Oh no, I've lost it. MISC features. There we go. EFI. Oh, it's not EFI though. It's unfortunate. 4x4. Sport. Oh yes. Hold on a minute. So that eco badge is going to have to wait for the sport badge to come into play here. Person named Kobe. I will have to put you on a timeout because you keep saying the same thing. You're on a timeout for 300 seconds. I feel like a kindergarten teacher. Okay. Upside down eco badge. I mean, if it's not upside down, is it really a badge? Oh, this is a custom new name for it. And look at that, you can stretch it out all the way too, so it looks like tribals. That's it looks like, oh no, it's getting worse and worse. I think we might have to finish this one off soon and move on to something that is less dead. I feel like we're just killing it. It keeps going more and more. No, I definitely do need mods. If I'm going to keep streaming more and more, then I'll figure that out, because I can't like do it and stream at the same time. Otherwise, we'll just get nowhere. He's gone for 300 seconds, so he'll be back in a bit. Oh no, we have mountains too. You know, I thought I was finished with this, but I'm kind of going a little bit nuts on the decals. As long as they export into Beam, then everything will be perfect. So we'll put that there. I'll just put that on a secondary layer. It's got a nice mountain decal, and it's mirrored on the other side as well. Perfect. Pink wheels. No, I think we've already decided on colors already. We're pretty much set. Turbo. I like it. Okay, so let's fix this thing once and for all. Let's move. Oh no, I cannot even select these anymore. Oh no, come to me. Oh, owls. Okay, there we go. I'm going to put the owls on the back windows instead of the front window. I'll just put them like that. Please put some chrome rims, stretch some flames on it. We could put some flames back here while we're thinking about this. And then I think we're going to move on to the drivetrain, because that's where things can get even more interesting. Wheels, flames. Oh, that's so tiny. Oh no, is this going to be like hyper low quality? We gotta mirror this as well. Go, flames, go. You can be bigger. Come on. There we go. There we go. See, we needed those flames. More decals. No, yeah, we're cranking up the decals. 4x4. See, if this thing doesn't compete in Consider's newest series of the Auto Olympics, I would be very surprised. Yeah, that's okay. It's already been named, but there's still opportunity to name the next vehicle I do. Whatever that might be. Wait, how long? I've been going for an hour 15 minutes on this one car. Oh, what is this? It's just like colored stuff. Okay, hold on. Irwin? I'm seeing a lot of Irwins, but I don't understand. Is there a reference there, or is it just like a... Okay, we're not doing that. See, this is the Barbie car that's been customized by the owner of the Barbie car. Whoever the like small child is that enjoys Barbies has also tacked on a bunch of stickers, some massive lights, and a lot of superchargers. It's perfect. Okay, we just need a little bit of something, a little something on the front of it. I think I had something here. We could do this. Just put a big old bumper bar on it. Oh no, Okay, it's got a... Oh, what happened to the... Okay, this is interesting. Interesting. Okay, it doesn't seem like we can fix that, so we will just assume that it's a feature. 12 gas cap. Put headlights on the entire car so it lights up. These will light up. These might not, but these will. We don't have front turn signals, now that I think about it. I took them off, actually, last time I was messing with this. So we can add, like, some regular-ish lights as turn signals down here. Because, oh, yikes. As soon as we crash with this, the fixtures are going to fly off and, like, murder somebody. I don't think that chrome is the right fit for this, so we're going, like, as pink as possible. And then there's the turn signal there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's move on. This is going to be it. We're going to lock in this design. This beauty shall be shown off in Beam in a few minutes once we get through the drivetrain. Okay, so let's go manual. We could go 2-speed, but I want to actually drive in a straight line. I fear that it might have issues, so let's just go 4-speed. It can, wow, it's actually quick. Okay, that's shocking. We'll raise that up. Raise this up too, because why not? See, if we put the camera on the front, we're just going to be looking directly into the back of the supercharger and the big old lights. So it's just not going to work for us, unfortunately. Let's go for a geared LSD because we want to be able to see. Oh yeah, no, if you left the stream and then came back at any point, it has gotten significantly worse. People are saying all-wheel drive. We may switch to all-wheel drive, but the original plan was rear, so we're going to keep it there for now, because I don't want to die. Okay, so let's go this. Let's go wide wheels on it, because... Oh no, the last one did upload. It just took a long time. You can find it on the channel somewhere. But we're going for the, like, donkest wheels possible. Oh wow, that fitment though. Yikes. The low life didn't choose me. Is it an elephant? No. I don't know how to answer that. Let's go, well, we'll go steel wheels. If we, oh, okay, that just ruined it. Okay, so it's a bicycle now. It seems like the larger the wheel diameter, we have made it into a bicycle. I was hoping for it to be decent, but I think we're just going to have to lower the wheels down as much as possible. We'll just make it just as is. And then if we go offset, we can do a 200 offset with bicycle wheels. Okay. Raise the ride height? I mean, we could. I'm thinking that we probably just widen those more. It's okay, it's not gonna work. Last time I did this was on the what was it, whatever that thing was called, the Google Chrome, I think it was called, and it was a disaster. It did not drive at all. We haven't even got to the part where we can actually change. Currently it's like interesting. Also 1985. Okay, it has rear seats, but we're not going to need those. Let's go for that. No power steering, no ABS, no safety. Okay, we'll go hydraulic. We don't want to die too much. Air suspension, adaptive. Yeah, you can see that it currently will not even drive. The tires have blown out. Slam it. Train wheels. Oh yeah, no, it is train wheels. See, it sounds like a lawnmower. It looks like a lawnmower. It drives like a lawnmower, I'm sure. And now it has wheels like a lawnmower. That's exactly what you want. Let's go for you. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Oh, no. Oh, no. See, drum brakes. I mean, we could go drum brakes. 4-speed manual, front wheel drive. We can't go front wheel drive because we've gone rear engine, so it's not going to be front wheel drive. And this is not max ride height because, well, I guess we could go, you know what? We need to fix the wheels before we do anything too much. The wheels are too thin and the rims are too big. So we're just going to have to make it a little bit bigger in order to make it actually drivable. Because I have experienced this in the past and yeah, it didn't work out. Let's go magnesium rims as well. I don't even know how much this thing... Wow, it is incredibly light. Oh no, it's super light with a lot of power, which means it's going to be fast. It's going to be really fast. And it currently does not have any issues with the wheel spin. Are you as surprised as I am? No wheel spin issues. How is this even possible? What have we created? Is this actually good? Rear brake force is high. Okay, we'll lower that down. Don't need that as much. Less height? I mean, we could make it less height. We could go race, and then it's tucked. And then we'd have to go back to wheels and drop the inner offset a little bit so it's flush. I'm seeing a lot of slam-its. Make the rims as small as you can. We could. More camber? Okay, we'll increase the camber. Yeah, look, it has no errors right now other than like warnings. So I think it's oh wait, brake force is low. Wasn't it high before? Did I mess that up? Okay, so we fixed that. Dampers are hard. Car terminally oversteers. Put ABS on it. ABS. Okay, fine. Safety. ABS might help it a little bit. And no, this will not be in the Autoflux games. All of these disaster cars that I've created are not going to be in the Autoflux games. It's just going to be here and, well, wishing that it didn't exist. See, we could go like these mega low wheels as well. And we are doing pretty decently overall. We definitely need to check these graphs. Wow, look at that 95% track car. They want it for the track. All right, this is a good track car. No, it has ABS now, so no need to worry about that. It actually doesn't have wheel spin, which is a minor issue. One thing that's odd is the rear, actually front downforce is negative, so we're going to have to fix that. Okay, that helped it. That made it even better. If we go to the gears, okay, it definitely needs some help. It's a little slow. 7. Oh, we almost had it down. 6.8. Just remove the rims. I mean, if we could go like wooden rims, that would be pretty sweet. Soft suspension, we could make it wallowy and like bounce around. We could also, we haven't even adjusted the dampers or anything yet. It's saying that they're hard, so we can just lower those down. And then we'll go for, what is this? Drivability is only 78%. How can this be? Got aero, speed, cornering, ABS. No, this isn't exactly a sleeper. It's a little hard on the eyes. Positive camber. Let me see here. So it says front dampers are still hard, so we'll fix that. This is gonna be rough. Really? Still hard? Now they're soft. Okay. Front dampers are soft. Am I just bad at reading? Front dampers are hard. Front dampers are hard. Front dampers are hard. Okay, come on. Come on, game. Come on. There we go. Lowrider. I do like the lowrider style. It does not have any wings other than the one at the back, which is more of a rally style. Okay, we could go for like a jelly car, but I don't want to destroy everything. We could also just go like massive, and then we could go super low as well. I'm thinking we just stick with super low. All right, super low it is. Air suspension, super low. Now issues. Car tends to oversteer. Car tends to terminally oversteer. So let's fix that with downforce. Semi-clad. Wait, hold on a minute, guys. We need some brake airflow. We could put another spoiler on the roof, but I feel that it is unnecessary at this point. See, it's so low to the ground at this current state that it might just fly away. Lowrider drift truck popping a wheelie. I mean, it's going to be dangerous. What I want to do though is somehow increase the drivability of it, because right now it's only at 78%. Okay, I think what we're going to have to do here, and this is a little sad, we're going to have to lower the wheel size one more time, and then make those bigger, and then mess with the offset, and then maybe it'll be better? No? Interesting. Extreme camber. Oh no, I mean, it's gotta be like at least doable, right? We could go... Oh no, that's the wrong way. We need to go this way. Use all-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. Strong oversteer. Now, if that isn't JDM, I don't know what is. That is beautiful. I see so many people saying all-wheel drive. Okay, fine. All-wheel drive. That should fix some of its issues. Okay, now it's not even good for the track, according to this. Let's go back to suspension and go back to our race preset, so we have at least something to work with. Chosen power distribution is two-wheel drive. There we go. We'll do 50, 55 in the back. Welcome to new subscribers and new people on the stream. Oh, I don't want to do like the crazy camber because I want it to actually like move. We could try that one day, but maybe not today. Let's see. More power to the front wheels. You think so? It's currently 55 rear. We need to adjust everything now that we've changed it. Okay, so it's currently back to like doable range. 8.1. If we go even higher. Alright, so we'll keep it at that. Maybe we go 5-speed instead. There we go. So we got a lot of speed out of a 5-speed. If we go down, then back up. 82% drivability, it went up. It's magic. Okay, we'll just leave that as is. I think the brakes are going to be good. The rear brake force is low. Okay, as I said that, it's not good. Chosen power distribution seems ineffective. Consider one that's closer to the car's weight. No. I don't want to mess with that anymore, but we will. So we'll go for this. Oh, what is the car's weight mostly in the front? Okay, so it's mostly in the back. Yeah, I'm just gonna do like maybe 5 minutes in the beamng and then we'll jump back into this. We're not gonna spend too much time in beamng just because with the current bitrate it just doesn't work out too well, and I keep saying 2 a bunch of times and I do not know why. But let's raise this up. There we go. We're lowering our top speed, but we're just making it a little bit better. So I think we might be ready to... Oh, it gained a bunch of weight. we might actually be ready to try this out in Beam quickly. We could, well, what I'll do is I'll end up just putting it on the grid map, just nice and easy. We'll take it for a couple spins, probably destroy it, and then we'll jump back into automation and see what kind of disasters we can create. And I've got to make sure to export this save file for sharing, so don't let me forget about that. Look at that beauty. Goodness. It's going to export correctly even with all of its decals. And it has a hitch too, so we should totally try and pull something. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so export. Slowly, slowly, come on. And... okay, it's taking a while. I guess because of all of its fixtures, it's taking a year to export it. Drift semi-truck. You see, if we could do semis, that'd be sweet, but we kind of have to fake it if we want to try that. No, this car is definitely being saved. It is currently in Beam. Okay, so we're good here. Let's go and do a quick one of these. So I'm just going to quickly switch over to beamng, and we should be able to just load this thing up real quick and try it out. It might be a disaster. It might be good. It's probably a disaster. It's probably not good, but we can try. And by try, I mean cry, because my goodness. Okay, so play, free roam. Let me just put you back onto beamng. Please work. I totally didn't test this. Okay, it's working. Okay, that's good. Now, I've got to warn you ahead of time, before we get into things, that the current bitrate of this stream is like majorly low, and if I try to do anything regarding trees in this game, it's just like absolute garbage in the way that the stream looks. So we're just going to have to stick to the grid map for now until I get that working. Whoop. And until I stop hitting the table with the controller. Okay, so we're back in game. Let's add some UI to this, because it currently doesn't have any, because I was taking pictures. Yeah, so welcome back to the grid map. My PC is actually in the About section of my YouTube. So, oh no, there it is. If you want to see what my computer is, then you can totally check it out there. Watch it at 144p. It's pretty much the same thing, honestly. If I yikes, if I don't have the bitrate. See, if the bitrate is super low, then the trees just turn into pixels, and then the P goes down to like 60p. Make a 2005 Jeep Grand Cherokee with a variant with a V8 that makes over 1750 horsepower, something that can be drifted. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this? Are you ready to see what we have created in Beam? This is beautiful. My ears are bleeding from the current sound that it's making. Just ignore the lawnmower noises. Now, just quickly, as we circle around this beautiful creation, which is absolutely flawless in all sense of the word. Oh, the lights work. Oh, my eyes. Oh, goodness. Oh, wow. Okay, that might have blinded you. I'm not 100%. Okay, high beams are literally blinding. An i6 with a tiny turbo, front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, large fenders. Okay. Okay, so it drives. That's a good thing. Now, I just want to know, was that too loud, too quiet? Just like volume of the game in general, was that not good, or can I improve it? See, this is the car that Thanos wished he snapped. This thing is a disaster. A disaster in all sense of the word. But it's actually great. Oh my goodness, it's somehow drivable. It drives. Okay, if we crash it though, it's going to send its fixtures everywhere. Yeah, it just rocketed the fixtures out. And the supercharger got extended. I consider that a bonus. So you think that the engine is too quiet? All right, I can raise up the noise here just a touch. Let's go up to 19 in the OBS, and then too quiet. Okay, and then we can go here, settings, audio, and okay, it's at 100%. Yikes. Well, I'll just keep adjusting it higher and higher until your ears bleed. So currently it's at the level where if we test it in automation, it will make everybody's ears bleed. And yeah, it might make my ears bleed as well. Okay, so the car itself actually drives reasonably. And by reasonably, I mean semi-reasonably. It's not got wheel spin issues, which is a huge bonus, because my goodness, we seem to have bad wheel spin issues all the time. But currently, it's actually not bad. Looks-wise, you be the judge. It is up to you whether or not you think this is art or if it is hideous. We're just going to stick with the grid map as well, so... Oh, it just died. Come on, come back to me. Yeah, I'm glad I made it a 5-speed. I think that was worth it. More sound. You want to hear this beauty? Okay, it's bottoming out real quick on those. What do you mean, what am I making? I'm making art here. This is, real good. Okay, I'll turn up the noise in automation, and by the noise I mean the engine sound. I believe that this should work. Hold on. It's still like negative 30 something. Oh man. Alright, hold up. Because different games have different volume levels. So it's up to negative 7. And for reference, when we started, it was like negative 27. Alright, how's the audio now? Too loud, too quiet? Pretty much perfect? Let me know as we continue to put this through some vigorous testing. See, the thing is that this car actually has some really awful issues, including, it's unfortunate issues with the conrods especially. And the superchargers are working their magic because it's actually pretty fast. Oh, it's durable as well, until you fall over once and you lose all of the cool fixtures. Okay, sound is good, apparently. Bit loud. Sounds great. Okay, we'll just leave it as is, and if it's too loud for you or too quiet, you'll just have to turn it up. Which unfortunately you'll have to turn up my voice at the same time, so I'm sorry in advance. Okay. The Turbo Hawk, or wait, what did I call it? Turbo Eagle? I forgot now, actually. Okay, we're crashing. That's, unfortunate. Maybe we should try and do something, like some kind of challenge here. Ooh, we could try and go through. Okay, we're not gonna make it through that, let's be real. We can try and light up something. And lights engaged. Make a oh yeah, no, it totally has a trailer hitch. We need to tow something. Okay, the lights are just glitching out the game because they're so massive. This is my idea for the disco puck too. I basically want to just add these huge lights to it and see what they do when you reflect them off of chrome. And yes, for those of you who are joining, this is the lovely creation that we have indeed spent the last almost 2 hours working on. Unless, of course, that's all in minutes, in which case it's been 2 hours and 10 minutes of just this. Okay, we're on some flat ground here. I feel that we might need to test out its towing capabilities. So let's spawn up a trailer. Now, from the mods that I have, we could do a camping trailer. Wait, gotta go back up. Let's see. So we have small trailers. We could try and tow the same full hay trailer that I towed today with the other thing that I made. Whatever it was called. Started back up. Alright, back into the action here. Concept, turbo, beautiful. This is probably the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so we're gonna hook this bad boy up to a trailer full of hay. See if we can put it out in the fields. There we go. Supra engine with 1200 horsepower. Make an engine with over 3k horsepower with no regard for any problem it has. I mean, it's going to end up having issues because of its horsepower. See that spoiler? It's majestic. You got the table, you got the wheat, or I guess it's hay, it's not wheat. What else do you need? Alright, so are there any bets on whether or not this can actually be pulled or not with this current trailer setup that we have? I'm pretty sure that this trailer and hay actually weighs 17,000 kilos. Alright, 3, 2, 1, and it's working. That's a good sign. I don't think it's going to be able to turn, but it is currently working. So for all of you asking for like proper tow vehicles, this is what you get. Oh, it's going. It's going slowly, but it's going. We're gonna have to somehow make it through this gap here without killing ourselves. Oh, made it. Alright, where shall we go? See that? This thing has got some grunt. 60 kilometers an hour, not even up to highway speed. I do not think that it could go uphill. We're gonna have to make a really wide turn as well, and this trailer is not great at wide turns. Oh no. Alright, come on. Slowly now. Slowly. Alright, I'm gonna change to realistic gearbox behavior. Change it up to 3rd gear, and see if we can't just get to a speed that's higher. Oh, okay, no, I keep saying wheat, the hay is attempting to leave us. No, don't go. And it's gone. Okay, that was my fault. We're going over some bumps there and we just couldn't take it. But you know what, with a little bit of less wheat, we can probably still succeed here. Just gotta change the gears as it gets high into the rev limit. I feel that if we just let this thing rev, it might explode. I'm kind of afraid of it. It's currently bouncing pretty drastically, but at least it's working. That's something that we can be confident in. No, it totally was dying on 3rd. I should have probably left it in 2nd. But if we take a bump with a trailer, it's beautiful. This is beautiful, alright? This is majestic. And the engine is not coming back on. Okay, there we go. It seems like the tow node is unfortunately giving us issues, but we'll just have to leave it as is. Whoops, changed up too early. Alright, up we go. Come on now. Up into third. Let's see if we can do the loop-de-loop here. In second gear? No, we're not going to be able to do that. Oh, okay. Did we just successfully do a, like, sweet stunt? And then get away with it? Okay, let's drop the trailer. Switch back over here. Yeah, we totally just did. This is the most durable vehicle I have ever had in my life. Oh, come on now. Test how fast it can go. I mean, we could definitely try that. Oh goodness, I almost like snapped the clutch in half there. VTEC. Watch the Fast and Furious. Hold on a minute. We need to find a ramp out of this place and also shift down into third. I'm trying to be more sensible with it. This is a surprisingly sensible driving car, but it's just real bad when it comes to, well, looks. And by bad I mean beautiful, because yes, this is beautiful. And now it's half the size that it was. Oh, come on, shift. There we go. Wrong one. Alright, so in a few minutes we will go and we will make something else. Something different. Something that is not so excessively bad. But I just want to test out the top speed right after we finish rolling. We're just going to have to wait a bit. There we go. I'm thinking that the next car we make is going to be like genuinely good instead of this one where it's like, questionable. Okay, so we're going to go here. Arcade, and we're just going to leave it and see how fast it gets up to. I have a feeling that it's not going to be too good. It says it can get up to 290, but well, we'll have to see. To a Supra. Okay, so it seems like we might be stuck at 165 and not even able to get into the next gear. So I'm going to shift up manually. But it seems like we don't have the torque to get up to the speed that we want to be at, and we're in fact losing speed. So it maxes out at 165 if we want to think about it practically, which is not that quick. But with looks like these, what else do you need? Alright, let's go back into automation and make something interesting. And by interesting, I mean better. And by better, I mean, well, slightly better. Because it's probably not even possible to make something good. And by good, I mean better than what we just created. Alright, back into automation we go. Yeah, no, the drag might be a little bit too much. I turned up drag to help with the drivability, and it did help with the drivability, but it also messed with the top speed. Alright, OBS, there we go. Switched back into automation. Let's make one more car, as we did last time. Let's go... See, I'm seeing Torque Monster, but I already made a Torque Monster today. Make sure to go and check that out. So we have the Turbo Eagle here, and I want to... Wait, what is this? Delete. We're going to export that for sharing, because I'm definitely going to share it before I forget. And let's see. Oh no, we have to start from scratch here, don't we? A new model. What will we make this time? It seems like more people are interested in the automation side of things than the actual beam part of it, but let me know YouTube getting angry. Something in the style of the car I just made, but actually good. I mean, we could totally do that. The engine in that car that we just made was really quite good. So I don't want to just like remake it. We could do the same body and then just kind of make it something that's decent. 1960, we could go like old school. Why are you spamming? I'm gonna have to turn like proper slow mode on in the chat. No need to spam. I'm seeing a lot of 60s, a lot of 70s. Leroy. No, we're not doing that. Mercedes Benz. I don't want to have to turn the chat thing so you can only message every 60 seconds because that seems a little slow, but we'll see. All right, one more car before the night is done. What shall we make? You know, somebody said Crown Vic last time. They said slammed Crown Vic, which sounded pretty decent. We could go for a 1988 Crown Vic. Sunfire, 2020, 2009. Okay, I see a lot of. What do you think of my idea about this slammed Crown Vic? Because if not, I have a bunch of other ideas as well. I mean, we did just do a slammed car. I see a lot of off-road stuff. There were a lot of people here earlier who were like, yes, we must do off-road. We could do an off-road Crown Vic. 65 horsepower. Dune buggy? Interesting. Definitely interesting. Oh, what is this? Oh. Bubble van? We could definitely do something like that. Yeah, no, a decent car. We'll do something that's like reasonable this time. I said that last time, but I'm not going to get too carried away this time. We'll just go nice and simple. Just easy. We could, you know what? Let's go. All right. I know that you're saying things that are currently not in the chat because there's an unfortunate significant delay. But let's go 1980 SUV. We'll make it a 1985. Oh, where is it? So we're going to go for this like Jeep-ish build. And then with that, we will go for an off-road thing. Because off-road is definitely going to be fun. Now, the bit rate is going to like get mad as soon as we go off-road. So we'll have to mess with it to see what we can do. We're going longitudinal. We're going to go coils in the front and leafs in the back. That's just my like go-to. I'm not doing 1940, Jason. Sorry. You are voting, but I'm not listening. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're actually playing Tropico right now. I have just voted that only the wealthy can actually vote in this country. So you have to meet the criteria. Space frame. Yeah, no, please stop spamming if you are spamming. I will ban you, at least for a bit, if you continue to do that. This is not kindergarten. We can play nice. Alright, so let's do... what do you think for an engine on this? Should we do... maybe a... we could do a V8. I do need some mods eventually. I'm not going to start doing that on this stream just yet. So we'll have to get that working maybe next week. I'm trying to stream at least once a week, and yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. All right, i6. I mean, we did an i6 today. I have $4 and a pencil. That's close. The threshold is actually 3 pencils. And if you have 3 pencils, then maybe you can vote. I see a lot of a lot of i3s. We just made an i3. We're not making another one. Let's do. I want to do like an off-road spec. We can't do. I mean, we can't do too much power, so we can't go too crazy with it. We already made a tow truck. We could do a V6. Boxers. Futuristic. No, I don't have V16s, unfortunately. We could do an SRT with a 2,000 horsepower, but that doesn't seem too good. V10. You know what? Actually, somebody had requested this earlier. What about an i5? We could do an inline 5. We could also go Boxer. I do a lot of V engines when I make cars, so that's why I'm thinking inline stuff. Either that or, I mean, we could just go for a classic V8. It could be like a Mach Jeep or Land Rover. Okay, I see one inline 5. Inline 8 is not even possible in this game. It'd be sweet if they did an inline 12. That would be incredibly long. 6 pens. You know, 6 pens is close. I'm seeing Boxers. i4. Yes, i5. Boxer, i5. Oh no. See, if only we could do a poll. Okay, we can probably do a poll, but I just haven't been doing it. Boxer, Boxer, Boxer. Boxer 6, i4. I approve of the i5. Okay, one person approves of it. Okay, I think like whatever Kobe is posting, we'll just do the opposite. Maybe we'll go for the Boxer 4 instead, because I'm seeing a lot of Boxers. Okay, Boxer 4. So it's going to be a Boxer 4. Now we need to pick the displacement. i5s can be cool, definitely. I guess we'll have to do that another stream. I see a lot of inline 4s, but I see a lot of Boxers, so we're combining your ideas. We could do a Magnum V6. It's currently a 2-liter. I mean, we can crank it up to be a 2.5. A lot of stroke on it. Give it some torque. You know what I mean? And this time we're going like classic look, okay? We're not going to go too much into the craziness that we did last time. What I've been trying to do on these streams is make like one bad, okay, I say bad as a subjective thing, one like crazy car and then one like regular car. So if we go to 2.5, just exactly 2.5 liters, make the stroke as short as possible. 6 liters, 3.8 liters. Oh no, okay. Let's just go nice and simple before we get things out of hand again, because last time it didn't go too well. We are in 1985, so we'll just keep it cast. I think it's probably going to have like maybe 200 horsepower. Probably not much more than that. We don't need anything more than that though. As long as it drives and it drives straight, then that'd be good. Daytona wing? Well, we could add a Daytona wing. That would be interesting. We're just going to skip ahead. No turbos this time. And we're going to go carburetor. Uh-oh. Carbureted Boxer engine. That seems like a bad idea. Let's go a 2-barrel carburetor with a single carb standard. And yikes. Yeah, when I say classic, I just mean it's like an actual good-looking Jeep. It's not going to be anything too nuts. I'm seeing people say heavy-duty cast. We'll probably end up switching the bottom end a little bit. I think 200 horsepower is reasonable. Maybe. I think this Jeep is probably going to be pretty heavy as well. But we're not even close to like filling it up or anything like that. Why would you post it on a forum like that? Okay. We're making cars though. Like that's not even relevant. Post this on a car forum if you're going to post it anywhere. All right, regular gas. Maybe we'll just leave it. regular fuel, leaded fuel. I mean, we could do leaded fuel. We haven't done leaded fuel yet. And I mean, the only difference really with leaded fuel is that it's higher octane because it's got lead in it. That was the whole purpose of putting lead in fuel. All right, sure. Cast exhaust. You know, single exhaust. That's gonna be restrictive. Let's go two-way, none, and then baffled. All right, it makes 9 horsepower. I think we've created something that is beautiful, and it's going to have to just stay this way. Google Classroom. Goodness. Okay, I mean, if you feel the need to do that, then all right. Lead is good for you. I mean, just don't eat it and you'll be okay. And also don't touch it or go near it. That'd be great. So we're currently at a lovely 9 horsepower. Let's just go and lower that compression. And what are we at? 83. Valve float is too much. Lower the RPM limit. And it's perfect, guys. Look at it. It's flawless. We could just leave it at 9 horsepower. I have tried that in the past, and it's real painful. I'll say it is very painful. We could go no cat. That might be a little more realistic. We actually gained 5 horsepower by cutting out the cat, so I guess that's a bonus. What else do we need on this thing? It's only got 80 something horsepower. That's just not good. We're gonna have to go for slightly better internals. Heavy duty cast. We want that good stuff here. I want to get 200 if we can. Probably gonna have to up the fuel mixture as well. We'll just go like tip top of the normal cam possibilities here, and just ignore the pistons. More horsepower. Eat lead to stay young. I mean, this isn't Fallout. You're not going to heal from your radiation if you get a perk. Do you want to meet the Avengers cast? Yikes, that is a dark joke. I appreciate that. Put the cam profile super low for low end torque. I mean, we could, but it's already making a good amount of torque. It's just right now we have about half the horsepower I want. We could go regular leaded fuel, and that's not going to change much. We're currently doing carburetors, so if we up the performance there and just kind of raise it, because you know what, fuel economy, that's a myth. All right, we don't have to worry about that, and we'll just raise this up. Ignition timing is slightly out of the normal range. Exhaust has to be shrunk a little bit. Maybe we go short cast exhaust. Actually, that does help quite a bit. Super leaded. I mean, whoever owns this is probably not going to put super leaded into it. $200 horsepower? Yeah, I mean, I was thinking like Subaru, although they're obviously not carbureted. $50 horsepower. I like 127 actually. We could just take out mufflers. You know what? No mufflers. Who needs that? We'll just go for this. If we go dual exhaust, we actually lose power. So we'll go single. Too much flow. Okay. Fuel mixture. No. Ignition timing. Yes. Oh yes. RPM limit. It hates that, but we'll just ignore that. Crying for help. Oh, it's liking the, it's liking a little bit extra compression on there. See, now this is a true 1985 car. Like, no cat, no mufflers, leaded fuel, carburetor. This is the kind of stuff you want to see, right? Okay, let's go back to fuel system. Should we go twin carb? It's like, just say that somebody put some performance mods on this thing and suddenly it's up to a twin carb. I'm just like going as far-fetched as possible here to try and make it up to the horsepower I want. Come on. 200. Okay, no, we'll just ignore all of this. Ignore all the cam profile stuff. We're gonna have to raise that up if we want to get to where we want to be. Okay, pistons are dying. We'll just leave that as is. You know what? Oh, our headers are restrictive. Our exhaust is restrictive. Yeah, that's fine. Tubular. Okay, 176. That's a little closer to where I want to be. Okay, we're leaving it there. That is good enough. No, the torque curve is going to be good. It doesn't need too much power. I gotta stop saying too. I'm not going to test it because I know it's going to deafen you. And when I was looking at these, I was thinking this style. Like, check that out. That's sweet. We could actually go for like a nice soft top version. Just ignore the health of the internals of the engine. Not a big deal. Alright, paint color. What color should we paint this? We're going slightly more realism this time instead of hot pink. This isn't a college campus. It's not going to be wrapped in pink. Rip those pistons. Now let's see. What kind of colors would you like to see on this? Yeah, you know, with 176 horsepower, it might be pretty fast. And by fast, I mean incredibly slow. Baby blue? Interesting. We actually didn't adjust the body on it at all. Totally forgot about that. Oh, we can go extra length as well. Should we go for the long mobile here? Golden, brown, beige. The engine gear. Yeah, you know what? The engine is actually like, it's a service specific engine. It's made so that people will come back. I like it slightly tilted back there. We can go bigger, smaller. What else can we do? Oh yeah. Okay, no. Oh no, that is bad. Okay, hold on. I've got to undo my disaster waiting to happen there. Green, sand. Okay, I like the sand idea. I like how big it is as well. We could go short bus, but why not? We need to go long. It's going to be underpowered as heck, but that's kind of what you get. So I've got a color that we can start with for the sand. We just turn, oh, that is real bad. Turn down the shine a bit. Turn down that. And then we can, oh, that's yellow. Oh, that's real not good. This is more of a beige. This is like an army tan. What about that? A little bit darker maybe. No shine at all. We need a bit of shine. Bit of that flake in there as well. Save it. Lock it in. It looks like a VW. It kind of does look like a VW a little bit. Sand and chrome. I'm liking the sand and plastic though. So if we go this and then, I mean, black isn't going to look too great. We can't change the, we can't change the soft top color. The tires are too small. Yeah, well, we'll mess with those in a bit. As many kids as possible. We'll make it an 8-seater. That'll work. See, this is kind of like a real-ish off-road vehicle. It's a long wheelbase. We'll make it 4-wheel drive. We'll try and do locking diffs and stuff. See what it'll do. Zero flake. Not enough room for... Okay, let's see. Brakes. We'll probably be putting drum brakes on, so we're not even going to see it. Okay, this is where things get a little bit odd. Because we need to add some lights. And we need to do it well. Oh, yes. Now, we can't make anything too big like we did last time. Instead, we'll just make a faux Jeep grill. An 11-seater? Okay, I don't think that's even possible in-game. We can try, but it's probably not possible. We can do this though. Like if we take this, we rotate it 90 degrees. Okay, it took a while to rotate there. Then we widen it. Okay, apparently all right, that's just yeah, you know when I said I was going to make something decent, apparently I lied. Tow hitch? Yeah, no, we definitely need a tow hitch. I think one thing before I put a grill on here is we need a bumper. We're going to need some sort of protection. I think this is the exact same bumper I put on the last thing as well. Chrome bumper. That looks pretty legit. Might need to be a bit higher, actually. Small grill. Perfect. Horizontal. I mean, we could do a faux Jeep grill that's just horizontal instead. One thing that I liked on the last thing that I made was I just got like small lights like this. Okay, those are not small at all. I just got small lights like this. Those are not quite what I'm wanting either. So we'll just copy these. The spider Jeep. Now that's an interesting one. Plastic bumper? Yeah, no, we'll change the bumper style in a bit. But if we just put these down here, we can have that. And then we can make this... Wait, where's plastic? That's not gonna work. Nice dark color. See that? Sort of matches. So we're going for this, and then what we're going to do as well is change the... I think this is lens. Yeah, this is lens color. So we'll change it to be just like an orange, and then it's turn signals. Pretty sweet, actually. I like it. It's got such a, well, it's like a square front end. Bugatti grill. We could actually break the mold of what I was thinking of doing and just put a Lexus grill on it. Somebody had suggested. Somebody has suggested we do a horizontal Jeep grill, but we could also do this. See that? That is pretty excellent. Bugatti. I'm seeing a lot of Bugatti stuff. What about the Lexus? Put fogs in the fender flares? That's a good idea, actually. Might be able to do that. I was thinking as well that we could... oh, what is this? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, those are a bit big. If we lower those down, that could be decent. Could definitely get some good... Capitalismo. That's interesting. Yeah, I think that the Lexus grill isn't horrible. What I would want to do with it is maybe just widen it a little bit. Oh no, game's lagging. May crash on us again. Spiderweb? Oh, come on, game. You got this. No need to quit now. Uh-oh. Okay, good, it changed. Alright, the spiderweb grill is not good. There are a few versions of it, apparently. I mean, we could make this into plastic as well. That's actually a good idea. So we'll take this back to its original form, and then we'll just make it plastic. Plastic, 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 mesh, and plastic. There we go. So it's like a disguised Lexus grill. That's cool. Yeah, no, we can definitely put a name up there as well. That'll be interesting. Anything here? It's hard to tell what's chrome and what's not anymore. Oh, okay, what have I done? Fix. There we go. No. I'm kind of liking this, so I'm going to leave it. One thing that we can do is We can move these out further. Interesting. Interesting. We'll just leave it like that. Oh, the engine in this is it's a Boxer 4, so it's not too crazy. Nothing too insane. Okay, let's add some door handles. Maybe like this, like the classic style. Put those there. Put another set back here because you gotta get those passengers in there. I'm hiding most links that come into the chat, by the way, so don't bother putting them in. It just keeps catching them in the spam filter. Lights on the roof. Now, I was thinking about that too. We probably need some kind of lights on the roof. And I was also thinking, before we get too far into this again, we got to put a spare wheel on this. It just needs one. So we'll put a spare wheel on it before we forget all of our other ideas. Just like that. And we totally need a tow hitch as well. So we'll add a tow hitch before I forget to put them there. Glover? That's an interesting name. 2 spots on fender. Gas caps on the hood. It's kind of a hearse. It's kind of not a hearse. What we can do as well is we can have a second spare wheel on the hood, just like a Land Rover. It's genius. If only I could tilt the... Like, look at this. This is completely useless. All it does is just spin the wheel in circles, but it's a wheel. See, if it wasn't for this piece here, this would actually work out nicely, but it just doesn't. Oh no, we are totally going to make this thing tall. Going to try and make it as large as we can. A nice wide wheels on it as well. It shouldn't have any wheel spin issues because it's so, well, basic. So we're just going to have to make it as good as we can. And we totally need these as well. On all of the doors. And totally mirror that too. Oh wait, is mirroring going to mess it up? We're going to find out. No, it worked perfect. Okay, great. Spare wheels everywhere. See, the problem with this is now that I can't put that there. So we're just going to have to delete it. One thing I'd like to do is we can do it so that this goes here, then flip it. Oh, this game is starting to hate me. There we go. Go like this. And then do the same thing. Flip. There we go. And put that there. That looks pretty decent. And I think actually we'll move the spare wheel in the center. Just for the time being, because we need to do lights and stuff. Looks like a banana. It's massive, so I can see why you would think that. One of the buttons. I guess we could we can mess with this. Fixture angle 60 degrees. So like the thing is that it doesn't actually... Oh no, I just reset the scale. Whoops, we got a tiny wheel in the back. I guess we can mess with it at some other point, but right now we're pretty much good. Oh yeah, I guess it is kind of getting late for some people, but so far here it's only 9 o'clock, so I'm going to keep going for a bit longer. Try to get to that 3-hour time limit like we did before. Oh yeah, no, we're totally missing mirrors on it. Maybe these except plastic. Go for those like classic old mirrors if once again. And by classic I mean semi-realistic. Black. That's too dark. Slightly lighter. Okay, that's too big. And they stick out quite a bit. We could also just make these body colored. Probably for the best. Now that's better. $2 a.m. Goodness. Yeah, I'm on Iqaluit time, so There's a bit of a puzzle for you. 3 in the morning? Why are you up at 3 in the morning? Uh, I guess not a good sleep schedule. Alright, we totally forgot to put those things on the hood, now that I think about it. Oh, we can add fuel cans as well. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, we're totally putting a fuel can. Fuel can right there. Wait, so if we put this here... Oh, come with me, wheel. Come on. Wheel goes there. Fuel can goes here. Make it a little bit bigger. There, nice. And we'll just do a second one, why not? Okay, no, we won't do a second one. I'll keep looking at these features and see what kind of stuff we can do. 4x4 turbo, it's not even turbo. Louvers, windshield wipers, what else we got? Gull wing doors. 22, yeah, no, that's actually an hour later than me. Currently 21 here. We could actually put some handles on the hood to make it like open, or it open in our minds at least theoretically. Let's do this properly here. So we'll mirror those, and then we will rotate them 90 degrees, and then we'll rotate them 90 degrees again and again, and then move them down, make them a bit bigger, move them in. There we go, that's a real Jeep look, isn't it? Not a green jerry can? Well, I guess we can change it. It seems like we're stuck to these colors, which is unfortunate. We can make it black-ish. We can also change the color of this. We can go darker. Yeah, actually the darker look looks a little bit better for the wheel. We could totally have a chrome jerry can as well. Yeah, I was thinking about taillights. Currently we are going to have to just put them here, just nicely tucked in behind. Kind of haven't done that yet, but we will in a second. I'm thinking we just go for like a nice... that's not gonna go for us. I was thinking these, because they're sort of Jeep-esque, but we're gonna have to shrink them. Shrink them down, raise them up. That works. No need to get too crazy. Okay, and we totally will have to adjust this as well. Let's move these down instead. Hit the wrong rotation there. Which, actually, this doesn't make any sense. What have I created? We'll just move that down, and we'll move this above it. Yeah, that works. That makes total sense. That's kind of engineering we like to see here. Side-mounted taillights. We actually haven't done anything too crazy with that yet. But it looks... I mean, it's not too bad, looks-wise. It's pretty plain. Nothing too crazy. I did say I was going to add handles to the hood, so let's do that. We could do these, and then just have them here. Oh, they're like hood straps, but unfortunately they have locks, so that's a little bit awkward. Let's make those dark. Those are chrome for some reason. Make them dark too. And we'll leave these painted. Windscreen wipers? Interesting. Haven't added those. No, yeah, you need a chrome jerry can if you want to impress people these days. I think I'm going to put the plate over on this side. And this one, we'll go for this plate. Because why not? Maybe underneath the jerry can. I like it kind of just like slightly to the side there. I guess we could do that maybe? kind of ties everything in. We totally are missing a back bumper as well. Oh, and we could put a plate on the front too. You know what? The plate on the front isn't exactly going to work out because the bumper is directly in the way. Yeah, I've kind of been gaining about that much every day, which is pretty insane, subscribers wise. Wait, oh no, these are mud flaps. Go away. What is this? Oh wow, okay, that's a Hummer look if I've ever seen one. We're not going there today. Toe straps. More plastic. A lot of it is plastic already. I'm thinking it's plasticed out for now. It doesn't have EFI. So we'll just pretend. What is this? Windshield wiper? Oh yeah. Oh, we can have a little tiny wiper. They actually work now. That's surprising. Genius. Okay, we'll just copy it and put it over here. Is this a car that can actually function? Have we made something that is reasonable? Wait, we gotta turn these though. They're just too high. Too high. There we go. That's the kind of stuff we need to see here. Actually working. Add vehicle name. Yeah, we haven't done a name for it yet. So if you have any name ideas, then please let me know. We also haven't done any like running boards or anything too crazy. I think it's almost done. It's getting to the point where I'm not exactly sure what else to add other than some names. Oh, yes. Can we write sport in big letters on the side? We could. I guess we can put that there. Oh, you know what? We did not put exhaust on it either. And we definitely need that. So we'll put that out the side, just at the back here. Just a nice little exhaust. It's floating right now, but it won't be in a second. Wait, what is that? S-A-N-C-H-O. Sancho? Interesting. It's like Sanchez from Grand Theft Auto. I'm going to go quickly just click four-wheel drive so that it plumbs up the exhaust and stuff. And then... Oh yeah, we don't have any mufflers, do we? I was like, wait, where's the muffler? I like the name Sancho, actually. I think that we can probably do that. I can be convinced to put Sancho on the side. Quad exhaust. Nah, not today. We've already done something a little bit nuts, so we want to keep it slightly more sane for the rest of the stream. And I just did something dumb. There we go. S-A-N-C-H-O, I think it was. Or... Wait, does that even make sense? What am I spelling out here? I'm gonna have to go back up to the top. Oh yeah, we forgot antenna as well. S-A-N-C-H, yeah. Oh, that makes sense. And I just did it again, didn't I? I never learn. Okay. Sancho. That works. It's a little tiny, but I don't want to move it because it took a lot of effort to put there. Okay. Sancho. Trim 8. No, this is the long boy version because it's the extended. I keep seeing the link that you send, but I don't want to click on it right now because we are trying to finish this car in the next half hour or so. Seems like a good option. Do 4 on each corner of what? Oh, you know what? We got to put something in the front as well. I guess we can spell Sancho in the front. S-A-N-D. No, S-A-N. Goodness, I already forgot how to spell it. S-A-N-C-H-O. So there is no middle letter because it's a multiple. So we'll just have to do a badge then, I think. Maybe if we have a snake. A snake would actually be pretty decent. Yeah, looks like there's a snake here. Perfect. Because it's the desert crawler. Yeah, that'll work for us. Sport on the side. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Let's see. Turbo. We've got 4x4. There we go. Sport. This is kind of like Ford Explorer Sport. We can put that on the side for sure. Just put it nice and big right there. And it's totally not mirrored, so we'll mirror it. And yeah, it'll be reversed on the other side, but that's okay. Front wheel drive? No, it's not going to be front wheel drive. We definitely need an antenna. I'm thinking that we can probably get away with, where did I see antenna? Those are mud flaps. Wait, are there no antenna? Because I definitely saw them in the past. I've used them before. Oh yeah, right here. Goodness, there's a whole like separate menu for it. Oh yes. There we go. We definitely need one of those. It's like a desert runner staple there. Side flames? I mean, we could try. A mountain. Oh, yeah, that's an interesting idea. So if we take the sport, and I'm not going to mirror it because it just kind of looks like crap on the other side. Put it there. Then we'll go and we'll take the mountain and put it on top like a little hat. And we'll mirror that so we can align the next sport. So then what we can do is we can take sport, multiply it by 2. Come on, sport. Because that has multiple meanings. Alright, it does not want to be multiplied. So we'll instead just take sport over here and try and get it to be close to the same size. There we go. That looks pretty decent, actually. That was a good idea. Side steps. I don't know if they have side steps in game, and I could do mud flaps as well, but I'm not going to bother with those for right now. I think that's it. I think we're good. I think we can move on to... Oh yeah, no, we definitely need indicators. I totally forgot about indicators. Let's just go for these. Oh no, those are pill lights. Whoops. Why don't we just go for the same thing? Just much, much smaller. And we'll put that over top of the thing as well. And we'll make these indicators, because that makes sense. Our own custom lights. And then we can also change it from... Oh wait, we can change this to black plastic as well. Or maybe the like slightly lighter color. I think that works. I think it looks good actually. It's a little bit too long, but it's a decent looking vehicle. Oh yeah, we totally forgot about a rear bumper as well. What do we have for options? Okay, that is really tiny. We're not going to do that. We could do like an actual off-road bumper, but that seems like cheating. That looks like a side skirt. We could do this. This thing here, just widen it. Widen it a bit more. Come on, thing. And then just make it a plastic. That doesn't look too good. Maybe just a nice simple one like this. Oh. Okay, there we go. That's not horrible. Oh yeah, fuel. Fuel cap. Definitely need that. Put that on the side right there. Put a wing on the hood. Add a McDonald's logo on the side. Alright, I think you showed up a little bit too late for this one. Alright, drivetrain. And we'll go manual. We'll make it a 5-speed. I don't think we're going to have too many issues with traction. So we'll just have to... Oh, this is an interesting one though. How low do we want to go? And we'll go for a manual locker on the diffs, so we can mess with that ourselves, which is going to be great. So we'll go radials, and we'll go chunky off-road as well. I want to make them wide, but not like too wide. I think that that's pretty reasonable. Change the offset, change the wheel size to make them massive. 5 antenna, 5G network back in 85. I don't know about that. I'm trying to make these wheels just ginormous. 820, that is huge. That is like exactly what I wanted to see. We can also lower the gear ratios with the spacing. So yeah, I'm not sure what to do with that. Maybe we can just crank it up to like a nice 60. Seems like a pretty decent thing. Snorkel. Drums. Oh yeah, no, we are going drums. Go drums here. Drums there. Make these a little bit bigger. Make these bigger as well. Aerodynamics. Off-road skid tray. That's all you're going to get. Brakes get some airflow. Seats. Sure, we'll just leave the seats in. Power steering. Nope. ABS. Nope. Safety. Nope. And suspension is going to be standard, gas, off-road preset, and it's currently having issues. Trailer. Two-speed 4x4. So it says the car's weight and lack of power steering. Okay, come on, game. Hydraulic power steering. Front brake force is low. We're going to have to make these big. Okay, it's still low. We'll make these big too. They're huge drums. And we'll make them like a nice... Come on, are we going to have to put race pads in this thing? Is that what you're telling me, game? Alright, race pads. That's as good as it's going to get. Completely dump the suspension. I mean, what we can do with suspension is it's already at max ride height, so that's as good as it's going to get. It is a monster truck right now. Oh, thank you for saying that I am nice. That seems pretty decent. We totally didn't change the wheel color, didn't we? We could have made those plastic. Oh well. So, terminally understeer. What issues are we having right now? Drivability is low. Braking versus grip is interesting. Downforce is unfortunate. Gearing is 9.9 seconds. It's not terrible. It could be worse. I like it, actually. I like the way that it looks. I think it's pretty much exactly like as good as it's going to get for now. It doesn't have any splitters and diffusers and stuff because, well, downforce is overrated. I'm just kidding, downforce, please. Plastic rims, yeah. You can make the material of the rims plastic. Or, not the material, but the paint of the rims plastic. And then, it can be interesting. Alright, are you ready to try this thing out in the Grand Sahara of the basic map? Because I think I am. Alright, let's save it. And let's export it. It's going to be a 176 horsepower of, well, I almost said fury, but it's going to be anger at this point. This thing is going to be mad when we try and get it up to a good speed. Oh yeah, no, I would encourage anybody who's just come late, because I'm going to be, I mean, we'll be wrapping it up soon, but if you've just come late, then you should definitely check out the VOD when it comes out to see what you have missed. There have been some interesting creations, which, well, yeah. Oh, YouTube is giving me an error. Are we still online? It says, not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Not good. Hopefully things are still good. All right. So we're going to take off with this thing. It actually it's not even that bad. I'm surprised. Um it looks really good when it's jacked up like this. I'm very happy with it. So let's take it over to Beam. Oh. Donuts. We might be able to do donuts. One thing that I definitely need to do quickly is export that for sharing. Once the stream is over, I'm going to post these cars that I've created in the file, not file, but the drive that I have, where I've been posting all of the cars. So make sure to look at that. It'll be under the folder called Stream Cars. Okay, so it just buffered once. That's good. Hopefully things will work properly in the future. I am trying to get like the settings correct with these streams. Okay, so it seems like it's back to good connection, so we seem to be good. Now, will it transfer to Beam? That's the question. We'll just quickly go to grid map, because, well, that's the natural place for us. Oh no, this isn't going to be in the competition. Pretty much my my entire idea with these streams is just kind of just mess around and make some interesting vehicles, like with the last two cars that we made and the one we just made about an hour ago. That one's very interesting, and we're just going to be messing around with things. Oh yeah, no, that background is that is a Tomb Raider screenshot that I added my logo to. So that's not actually my desktop, that's just a transfer image that I made. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Time to test this thing. Let's see what it'll do. It's not going to be particularly loud. Oh wow, okay, it's really choppy again. I think when we turned up the cam profile, we made some mistakes. But we've got locking diffs. We have the ability to attempt to go off-road. So yeah, let's give it a try. I haven't revved it at all, so this might be kind of loud. Okay, so I've immediately noticed that it tends to wobble, but it sounds pretty decent. It's not terrible. Oh, it is wobbly though. It's like Brodozer levels of wobbly. You can see it bouncing every time you accelerate. Yeah, I like it though. I think that this turned out pretty decent. Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be buffering for people. But yeah, I'm sorry. I think my internet might be dying a little bit. It has been almost 3 hours. No, I thought it would be quiet, but it is loud. If it's too loud for the stream, then let me know and I will I'll turn it down. I don't want it to be too loud. And I said too again, goodness. But I don't want it to be too loud, because it'll mess up things. It's got some interesting suspension travel. But with 170, what is it, 176? 176 horsepower, it should be okay. Yeah, I'm turning down the audio so you don't have to go deaf. No deafness required today. Alright, let's go over some tiny bumps, and you can see that it struggles with the small bumps. This might actually be like a genuinely decent off-road vehicle. No, I don't trust you, public transportation Belgium, with your saying of things and when it comes to volume, considering you want things to be as loud as possible, which I definitely understand. Ooh. So we're climbing up the stairs, and it's actually like not having any trouble with these stairs at all. It seems that our was... Oh yeah, goodness, are we stuck? We are almost out of this. Come on. There we go. I think we're going to be able to make it to the top without much trouble. Seems like the Boxer engine was a good choice to those who decided to vote for that. But it seems like we can actually just get all the way around this without even falling off once, which is actually pretty decent. Oh no, it is like hyper wiggling. Ugh, come on. We're just gonna have to jump down a full flight of stairs here. That's how this thing goes. Oh yeah, okay, so our ride height saved us there. Alright, let's continue. Let us keep going. It's almost time to finish this off, but I think that we need to at least try it on some rocks. Now bear with me, I feel that the bitrate might ruin this, but we can try. I'm interested to see what it looks like when it goes into the dirt. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. The algorithm has been very kind to my videos recently, and it has, well, allowed one of them to get over like 25,000 views, which is insane. I never thought I would be getting that kind of stuff, but yeah, thank you for all those people who are joining, and hopefully you stick around for more more builds of both weird and also good levels. See, if we spawn the Thanos car, which we're totally going to do right now, it may crash the game. There we go. Oh yeah, this is our previous creation. Just don't look at that for now, we'll come back to it later. Make beamng great again. beamng is great. It's coming along really well. I really enjoy this game. Ooh, okay. I think this has proved to me that I can actually make something decent off-road, even just kind of throwing it together in a, what was that, like an hour and a half? Alright, when we go into the mud, it may turn into a pixel image. It might become pixel art, so we'll have to see. And okay, we're drowning. We're drowning. That's not great. Let's lock the diffs actually. Lock the front, lock the rear, and we'll keep going. This is going well, actually. Thanos car is back. Well, temporarily. Let's keep going in the dirt. I don't think that it ruined it too much. I'm actually just catching up with you here. Let's see. This thing is actually just good. What have we done? It's actually decent. Okay, let's break it. No, I don't actually share that I'm live streaming on social media at all. I don't really have a following on like Twitter or anything, so there doesn't seem to be much of a point. No, it definitely could use a snorkel. It would be cool. And I think that we're getting ready here. Drag race version. I mean, we could just put the engine from the Bamero in this for fun, you know what I mean? Like, if it doesn't have the engine from the Bamero, is it actually a vehicle? Yeah, no, the stream is definitely dying, unfortunately, with YouTube, and also, I guess, my internet. It says excellent connection, and then it says, lag. So, oh wow, okay, the stream is, like, really going down. But I think one thing that we're going to do here is just quickly take a thumbnail photo. Interesting. Like, our viewership just dropped from 78 down to 30, so I think that might explain it. Let's start this up. Just don't look at this thing too long, your eyes might bleed out. And, oh, okay, that's too much of an angle. Is it working? Hopefully it is. Alright, let's just stop it there. Let's go over to here, and we need to take a thumbnail for the stream, so that's what I'm doing. And then we'll move that over, just like that. And maybe move this over as well. Okay, no, it's running away. Come back. There we go. You get to see me take a thumbnail live, but this is essentially what I do. Just take off the UI, and done. It should be good. Yeah, I think if you're stuck on the stream, just try to reload the page. Might fix it. But I think I think that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you for joining. This stream has gone pretty insane. Over the course of the stream, there's actually been 2,000 people watching it. Not all at once, but as the playbacks count, that's pretty significant. So yeah, I'll try and stream again soon. I don't have a schedule or anything like that, so I'm just kind of streaming whenever I feel like it. But it was pretty crazy today, especially when we made this unfortunate, oh, wrong car, unfortunate monstrosity, which is, well, it's exceeding my expectations. Anyway, I'm going to shut off the stream, but it's been good to talk to you guys, and I'll see you again soon.